Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content. Star Wars Twitter and Brie Larson. Brie Larson has come out and said that she wants to be a Jedi. And Star Wars Twitter is agreeing with her. So, Brie Larson, in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, she went about saying, "I got to hold Samuel L. Jackson's lightsaber. He brought it to me on set on May the 4th, and I cried. It was so cool. I want to be a Jedi." And Star Wars Twitter went back with, "The Force is definitely with you, Captain." And obviously Brie Larson replied with, "Honoured to be an intergalactic hero with you, winky face." You know what? If she wants to be in Star Wars, let her. It may work. It's again, I liked Brie Larson as Envy Adams in Scott Pilgrim. I thought she was amazing in Scott Pilgrim. I loved her in Free Fire. She was great in that. And I watched The Room. One big fan of her in that, mostly because I don't think she deserved an Oscar for that though, because the film wasn't exactly great, and her acting wasn't exactly great. But yeah, so going back to the Star Wars situation, if she wants to be in Star Wars, let her. Hopefully it would end, and then, some people can come along and just reboot Star Wars. Can make it completely brand new again, and hopefully go a different direction to what they have been. It's going back to the whole Rian Johnson thing, mostly because with the way he done The Last Jedi, he took 40 years or 42 years of mythology and characters and the way the entire expanded universe, even though obviously Disney and Lucasfilm said, no, that's not canon anymore, even though it's been canon for 40 years, they got rid of everything. But if Johnson done a film which, if he made The Last Jedi and it didn't have Luke in or anything like that, and obviously the way he portrayed Luke, you had Mark Hamill come out and said he wasn't exactly happy with the way he performed or the way Luke was being shown, mostly because, even Mark Hamill even said he wasn't happy because it wasn't the Luke that he played 40 years ago. If Johnson made a film and it was a completely different Star Wars film, maybe it would have worked, It did have some good ideas, but Snoke, Captain Phasma, they all went, they went out like pussies in my eyes, a bit like how Boba Fett was in Return of the Jedi. I said that before. But again, if Brie Larson wants to be in the Star Wars franchise, let her, Whichever film she would be in, I doubt it would be a massive success. It's going back to, obviously, a lot of people didn't want to watch Solo because of what they'd done with The Last Jedi, and that's why Solo performed miserably. $389 million worldwide off a $250 to $300 million budget. That's crazy, especially for a Star Wars film. Well, we need to look at the last 3 Star Wars films, Well, to be honest, you can even look at the prequel trilogy as well, Those made big numbers, and it's weird. I don't know what to make of it, really, with Brie Larson, because she's good in some things, but then all of a sudden she's come out, and obviously she's brought this whole white dude angle to the press junkets and whatnot. Like, if she wants to have a go at people, she should really have a go at the companies who do send the press. It's like, it's going about like with Empire Magazine or Total Film or Variety. They're the ones who send certain people, They're the ones who send these overly white people to the press junkets. Maybe she should get her PR people or whatever, just have a little chat with them instead of her going on national TV or whatever and saying, "I don't care what a 40-year-old white dude has to tell me that didn't work for him." It's like, what? It's like, don't say that, it's bloody stupid of you. You're going to get yourself in shit, which she has with a lot of people. And obviously she has come out recently and she has started promoting Captain Marvel. Then obviously you've had certain tweets from this week's UK premiere of Captain Marvel. You had a lot of people having a go at her and a go at... both sides have been going back and forth against each other. The people against Brie Larson and the people for Brie Larson. It's natural. You're always going to get two sides. It's always going to happen. But a lot of the stuff that's coming from the pro Brie Larson side is they're attacking a lot of people, we've all, a lot of the side I'm on, obviously I'm against her for what she said, and they're trying to make out that all these people, they're just males, which they're not. If you go on Twitter, if you go on YouTube, even if you go on Facebook, anywhere, there is an huge amount of female backlash against her. Tons of it. And a lot of these girls as well, they don't like it because they, quite rightly, it's their opinion. A lot of them think that Brie Larson is showing little girls the wrong way of how to act. Because they're basically saying, she's basically telling little girls to hate people, to hate men. It's, it's just weird. Everything is just weird. Everything has been said. It's obviously a lot of stuff was taken out of context. I will admit that. And, but, it's like, everyone keeps saying, oh, have you read, or have you actually listened to the interview? Have you heard what she said? Well, yeah, we have heard it. This is why that a lot of us are commenting on it. But again, most of these people, they don't seem to understand that if you just change the word white to black, the amount of outcry this would have done, it would have been absolutely diabolical. It would have been a PR nightmare for Marvel. That they got one of their star attractions, one of their stars, who's supposedly going to take over the MCU, saying she doesn't care what black men say. That's what it would have been. It would have been it would have been everywhere. But no. Because she said she doesn't care what a white man has to say, people are sticking up for her and saying, yeah, go Brie. It's like, well, no. But then you got people saying, oh, these white men, look at them, they should take a look and, self-check their privilege and all this shit. And then you got Armie Hammer coming out who's saying toxic masculinity. Like, it's like, dude, what the hell are you on about? And this is the guy, who's supposedly the front runner for Batman. Who would have thought it? Batman hates white people. It's funny. This whole situation is just out of hand. And again, a couple of weeks' time, so 2 to 3 weeks' time, the Captain Marvel situation will probably die down. And then in a little over a month, we have Avengers Endgame. So, if you are new here, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see your faces in the next video.